Is your QuickBooks actually helping you lead your business? Let me ask you a different question than most people do. Is your QuickBooks accurate, or is it actually helping you lead your business? Because those are not the same. And for seasoned CEOs, that difference matters more than anything else. Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm the CEO and founder here at Mitchell Consulting, where we help founders and CEOs bridge the gap between their passion and their profit. What accurate really means and what it doesn't. Most business owners are told to care about accuracy. Are books are the books reconciled? Do the reports match the bank? Did anything get categorized correctly? And yes, accuracy does matter, but accuracy alone tells you what already happened. Leadership requires something more than that. It requires clarity about what's coming, what's sustainable, and what decisions you can make without regret. If your numbers can't help you answer those questions, they may be accurate, but they're not doing their job anymore. I want to tell you a story about two of our clients, Taylor and Jordan, two very capable business owners. And in the webinar I told you about last week, I talked about Taylor and Jordan for a reason. Taylor was smart and capable and detail oriented. She wanted to handle her finances herself because she believed that being close to the numbers meant being a good business owner. So she stayed in the weeds, pulling reports, double checking the numbers, making mistakes, getting things messy, trying to interpret what the numbers meant. And the result wasn't confidence, it was exhaustion. Jordan, on the other hand, made a different choice. She still cared deeply about her numbers, but she didn't try to carry them alone. As she stepped into her CEO role, she brought a trusted financial advisor alongside her, not to replace her judgment, but to support it. The difference wasn't intelligence, it was role clarity. Here's what's important. Taylor and Jordan were very equally capable. The difference is that Jordan understood something that most CEOs learned the hard way. Your job as CEO is not to interpret raw data. Your job is to use insight to lead. Jordan wasn't less involved, she was better supported. And that support changed the questions that she was able to ask. How accurate financial data supports forecasting. This is where leadership really shifts. When your financial data is accurate and structured well, it allows you to forecast with confidence. Not predict the future, but be informed about the decisions you're making about the future. You can ask, if we hire here, what does that mean 6 months from now? Does it impact our revenue? Does it impact our net profit? Does it impact our efficiency? If revenue dips, how much room do we actually have? So if we make a hire and our revenue dips, do we have enough room to be okay? Your financial statements don't actually tell you that, but your insight into what they're telling you does. What decisions are safe and which ones require caution? Forecasting isn't about spreadsheets, it's about decision readiness. Now, If you're listening and realizing, I don't actually trust my numbers to answer future-facing questions, I've created a diagnostic that can help you assess that. I'll share it with you at the end of the video. Why Jordan stayed out of the weeds and Taylor couldn't. Here's the key distinction. Jordan didn't need to dig through financial data because the data was accurate, the structure was intentional, and the interpretation was supported. That meant she could stay focused on direction and leadership and the health of the business as a whole. Taylor, on the other hand, stayed buried in details, not because she wanted control, but because clarity never fully surfaced. This is how accurate data creates leadership space. When financial data is reliable and translated into insight, you stop reacting. You stop second guessing. You stop micromanaging decisions. Instead, you lead. You can step back and ask, what matters most right now? What can my team own? What decisions require me and which ones don't? That's what CEO level financial clarity creates: space, perspective, confidence. Why this matters now and not later. Most CEOs wait too long to ask this question. They assume leadership pressure is normal. They normalize the anxiety. They stay involved longer than they want to. But the earlier you align your financial systems with the CEO role, the easier leadership becomes. Not effortless, but sustainable. So I'll ask you again, is your QuickBooks just accurate, or is it actually helping you lead your business? If you're not sure, the first step isn't fixing it, it's actually seeing clearly. So I have left a link in the description to Is Your QuickBooks Lying to You? I want you to watch that video. And when you watch it, take the next step to gain clarity. And if this video resonated with you, please support the channel by giving it a like or giving it a share and commenting below. And I'll see you next time. Talk to you soon.